Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so, I get to.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Green Bay. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it! 60 Eagles, 6.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And this will be a Giants first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Once again, it's Scatterboo. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready! Viking, 18! 60 Bobcat! Come 19! Come nice Warriors, 70! Ready, ready?
They'll go again with Scatterboo. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now!
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Colin Oliver in on the tackle. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Mustang 19. 19, 70, Timberwolves.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break. Ultra, ultra. Set, ready.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
Set, ready, ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set, set.
Here's Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's not, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboo. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. Sandy Lions. Back to 60. Back to 60. Let's go.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Third and 6.
7 Pirates. Stephanie. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, check that, street.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
The Giants first down.
Smash. Bronco East, go.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
30, ready.
Second down throw for Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8.
Green Jack, set, ready. Black Ultra. Claws red. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll look the middle, he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Ready up.
After the loss of 3 in his 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Drill green. Ready.
Throwing now on third and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest for the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. To the pylon, he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. But you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Giants.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Remaining here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Downfield. That's high. He's got it. First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
19 tight, not Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Neighbors in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
McGinn, Scatterboo. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Love. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed about syndrome. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. That's the stick used to having a light with no love. One stick used to ingredients with no sauce. One stick used
Black,
to...
red. Here we go. Red, cycle. Black, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Black 40. Hey, green. Zoom, black. Set, go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Cross steal. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
On the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the jump. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one underneath to Scalaboo. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
Second and 11.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Tight. 79. Tap. Tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Neighbors in motion.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He has Hyatt complete. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Let's go now.
Modest gain.
The throw on the RPO is complete, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
19-18. Lions.
They'll go. It's Scalaboo, and he's going to have the Giants first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Second and 10.
60 by 6. 60.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
45. White. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for
Here we
first
go.
and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love will give it up on a pop pass. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. Yellow, blue, go. Set, cut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Okay,
Third
right.
down, they need 5.
6, mega. Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Cut.
Now Love, he'll take a shot for Watson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team. Some nifty running on the return. This had some good yardage before he was taken down.
Ready.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Second down, they need 7.
Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Get up. 70 Lions.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
60, drag him, 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Scatterboo. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Quay Walker. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Scatterboo. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Cowboys, 7, 19 Lions, 18 Pioneers. Hey, Brad.
Neighbors in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw some. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late. Protect the ball. Safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Packers.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Ready, set.
We'll go play action with Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. At Abdul Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Claude Ray. Down. Drill Green. 50. Green. Slide through. Set. Hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Black shot. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
To throw
46-yard
is
line.
Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
4 yards.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Okay, ready? Come on.
To throw is Love. Rolling right. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
22-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Shot. 17.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Drill.
line.
52. Ready.
Love moving to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
defense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
Blue striker. Yellow.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
19 lights. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the division.